Major League Fishing canceling the 2021 Redcrest Expo? What? Well, hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog. If you don't know who I am, I'm Steve Chapman. Get your fish on. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a blessed day. I just got home. Been just driving around nonstop all day. It's been one of those days where it's busy, and unfortunately, in my junk bin, and I don't know how it got in my junk bin, and I apologize, Joe and anybody else, but in my junk bin, came home and found the news. Found this breaking news done way before it's even remotely timed. But Major League Fishing announces cancellation of the Redcrest 2021 Outdoor Exports Expo. This is huge news. Huge news. Not huge news, but it is. I think we kind of felt like this might be happening kind of a little bit ago. Here's why. Major League Fishing hasn't been taking money from people who want to participate in the expo. They kind of just been like, well, we'll get back to you. When people said no to going to the shows, it wasn't like they continued to press them, which I appreciate. But it's huge news that they have canceled the expo. What this does mean, though, is they have not, and let me repeat this, they have not canceled the tournament. Thank you, Donald. They have not canceled the tournament. The tournament is going to go on. So the 40 anglers from the Major League Fishing Bass Pro Tour still will compete in Tulsa for the Redcrest Championship. But this is now 2 years where they expected to have an expo, and now they haven't. And they say it point blank in here. Major League Fishing officials remained in close contact with Visit Tulsa and other people, but the past 8 months have challenged everyone, including our industry and sports events in general. They're being very proactive about saying this early, which I really appreciate. But they have canceled the Sports Expo. I mean, now I got to be very careful on how I say this, because there'll be somebody who just doesn't agree with me or takes it completely wrong. But let me make sure I say this perfectly clear. When you go to the Classic, the expo is unbelievable. It's so much fun to go into. It's not just the deals that you get from people that are there, or seeing and meeting some of the anglers that you're a fan of. It's as big as the fishing tournament in some cases. I mean, the fishing tournament is the biggest thing in our industry. However, the expo is one of the biggest things in the industry too. It's just one of those things that if you've never done or never been to, I would say you're missing out on something that you're very much going to enjoy. It's the whole atmosphere that comes with it. It's seeing the guys do the live show live. It's seeing and meeting people that you want. It's everything in general that make it just that much fun. So, like I said, I was expecting. Did I expect the expo of the Redcrest to be the Classic? No. Nothing can beat that Classic. That Classic experience is, it's a spicy meatball. It's that much fun. But I was very much expecting something big in terms of what Major League Fishing was doing. When we think about this now, Major League Fishing having their expo and tournament the week, like 2 days or like right directly after the Classic, this kind of helps. This really does help the Classic, in my opinion. I mean, not like the Classic needs any help. I'm not sure I'm going, to be honest, to be brutally honest, I'm not sure I'm attending the Classic. That's the God's honest truth. I've got some issues, And to be honest, I just don't want to have to deal with those people, well, one person in particular anymore. I just don't want to. And it's just how it is. So I'm not sure. Will I go? I don't know. But right now, if I had to answer it now, I would not be attending the Classic right now. It's just one of those things. Let me put this up, Jason. Major League Fishing is built for TV, where bass is built for live on-hand events, in my opinion. But this virus has changed things so much. Yeah, obviously this virus is changed how they're going to do anything. But I should mention the other thing that's really cool, really what they're announcing is they're also confirming that in 2022, the Redcrest Expo and the tournament will be at the exact same place as where it was supposed to be in 2021. So really, whoever wins 2021, if they requalify for 2022, they've got a great opportunity to fish and possibly go back to back. I mean, that's really kind of hard to go back to back, but they could be back to back Redcrest champions. So another cool, not really cool, but another thing that they're doing. So they're canceling the Redcrest Expo for this year. They'll continue with the tournament for this year, the 40 best anglers that are on the BPT. But then in 2022, they're going to go back to Tulsa and fish Grand Lake of the Cherokees, where they'll also have the Expo and the tournament in 2022. So big news, breaking news. It happened today. Actually, it happened this morning at 9 o'clock. Fortunately, I was driving at that point in time, being a moron. That's what I look like when I drive. But thought you needed to know. How does this change? How does this change the whole everything that's going on? I kind of feel like this is what's going to end up happening in the Classic too. Not that I'm wishing it to happen at all, but I think with the way the whole thing of COVID's been going, and that's really kind of the timeline that we're kind of seeing and hearing, that maybe that's when the vaccine and stuff is going to come out, is a little bit after when the Classic is going to be there. It's a possibility that it could happen to the Classic. If I had to put odds on it, I think it's probably 70-30, and I would say 70% that they don't go. Because I just think that if you, I want to stress, if you've never been to a Classic, the amount of people that show up for this is astronomical. I remember a couple years, 2 years ago, I think 130 or 140,000 people showed up over 3 days. I mean, that is sickening. I mean, that's how big the Classic is. That's why it's the greatest fishing event of all fishing events. It's not just the anglers and what bass does and what all that stuff does, but it's everything that bass has. It's the expo, it's the tournament, it's everything. And with their FS1 coverage or Fox coverage this year, it could be even bigger. That's a whole nother thing. At some point, maybe I'll dive into that ESPN Fox stuff, but not at this point in time, because this is about Major League Fishing. So if you were in Tulsa, or if you're in Tulsa, I apologize. I'm sorry they're not having the expo. But you're still getting the tournament. And it's made for TV. So who knows? Guys, sorry I'm hoarse. I've been sick all weekend. That's the God's honest truth. I don't know if I have the vid, but throat's killing me the last 2 days. I was supposed to go fishing with Ken Duke a couple days ago. I had to cancel. I just was not feeling good. And it's still lingering with me now. So hopefully I feel better. But I hope that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I want to say thank you to everybody who supports and helps and does all the things that they do to help with this tiny little itsy bitsy show. I mean, we're nothing. I'm nothing. But without you guys and the comments and everything else, I would be even less. So as a team, I appreciate it. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoy the time with your family. May God bless you. May he keep you safe, happy, healthy, and able to go fishing. Take a kid fishing. Get your fish on. We will see you soon. Later, guys.